Who is this ghastly man?
Your one and only favorite Muppet. Hey, what's going on, Boomerites? It's good to see you. Welcome back. I am King Boomer. And today, we are going to watch some of the Big Fat Quiz show. If that's what it's called. I was looking in my old requests logs from various sources that you guys put the requests into. God, I can't even talk today. I've been at this for a while now. But anyway, lots of requests I saw came up for the Big Fat Quiz show, which I think it is called the Big Fat Quiz show. So I was like, all right, well, I'll check it out. And typed in the search, and this one looked pretty cool. 17 minutes of the dirtiest jokes in Big Fat Quiz history. I know some of you guys are not fans of compilation videos, but I figured, what the hell? I can't remember if I've even reacted to this show before. Maybe I have. If it's got Jimmy Carr hosting it, which I guess I'll find out if he does in a minute here, then I probably have before, but maybe I can't remember it. But anyway, 17 minutes of the dirtiest jokes in Big Fat Quiz history. So maybe this will get me on. I've done a lot of 8 out of 10 cats reactions. Big Fat Quiz show, no. So this should be cool. All right. Remember to like, subscribe, do whatever you guys want, and check below. Make sure you're subscribed. Sometimes it shaves people off for some reason. I don't know. But anyway, here we go. Let's check this out.
I'm going to give you a point for care for a fuck. That's pretty close.
Jimmy Carr. Hey, it's my boys.
Is it an expression you've ever...
I think... no, it's not an expression I've ever used in anger. Although not all sexual experiences have to be filled with anger. Just all in my experience.
Thanks for sharing. Okay.
Do you masturbate very angrily?
Furiously, yeah.
This team really seem to be bonding.
Wait a minute, Richard. How do you say his last... Richard Iode? Iode? Like coyote? Richard, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but Sir Richard. I'm going to call him Sir Richard. But he sounds exactly the same as Moss in the IT crowd. I thought he was just putting on a voice, but this voice sounds exactly the same. Alright, here we go.
Welcome back. This next round is all about sport in the 80s. Ski jumper Eddie Edwards' performance at the 88 Winter Olympics earned him the nickname Eddie the Eagle, because eagles can't ski jump either. Cycling was revolutionised in the 80s with the rise of BMX. Now BMX is an Olympic sport, which is odd. If they're allowing things I did at school into the Olympics, I don't know why they don't go the whole hog and include wedgies, Chinese burns and fingering. Right, some sporting questions for you from the 80s.
Jimmy?
Yeah?
What's fingering?
Be careful
with this.
He immediately, fuck you, Jimmy, fuck you! You did not just do that! Yo, he didn't hesitate to play that again. Play that again. That was legendary. That makes me... I already love Jimmy Carr, but this makes me love him even more. Play that again.
Some sporting questions for you from the 80s.
Jimmy?
Yeah?
What's fingering?
Didn't even hesitate. He put the shocker up. Oh my god. Dude, fuck off. He did not hesitate. Jimmy, you are a savage. Oh my god. That's legendary. Fuck me. Jimmy Carr. Oh. I bow to you, sir. I am not worthy.
Be careful with this, because when I was at school, there was an old teacher, she was about 90, right? And
I don't know where this is going.
No, listen. Someone had stolen a ruler. We got to the end of the class and she wouldn't let anyone go home. And she said, right, unless somebody fingers the culprit.
don't know.
Carol, if you hadn't have had that haircut, you would know what fingering was.
Oh, shit.
Mistress of your own misfortune.
Well, I would explain to you, but I think it's probably better if Mickey just lets you know during the next part. OK, I asked you what unusual Twitter hashtag fans of Susan Boyle were encouraged to use. What did you think?
Susan loves it in the arse.
Dude, I've noticed that,
What did you think?
Dude, people hate this guy, James Corden. I know he had a talk show. That's all I know about the fucking guy. But people, sometimes I'll catch comments sometimes, just when he's not even in a video I'm reacting to, and I'll just see like you know, somebody saying "fuck James Corden." I'm like, what did this guy do? Is he that annoying? Is he that repulsive? What did this guy do to incur the wrath of an entire nation that is his own nation, or collection of nations? Because that's what the United Kingdom is.
Susan loves it in the arse.
James Corden, why won't you take this seriously? Jack Whitehall, you will not be allowed to sit with James Corden in the future.
We're not far off the answer. We're not. And you don't know that she doesn't. You can't. Hashtag.
Where is it? Tell me, James. Tell me, James.
This is where I do myself in and I forget we're recording this and it's going to be on TV. I just think we're having a great time eating pizza.
You won a Tony Award.
And she clearly loves it in the end.
OK, what did you go for, Richard, Gabby?
Hashtag be more racist.
He sounds just like
Our
Moss.
album you thought was hashtag...
It didn't work. That...
No.
Yo, is he just in IT crowd? Is he basically just playing himself? Just a little goofier? I don't know.
I said unusual, and that would be...
Yeah, it's unusual.
Oh, it's certainly unusual. Wrong, I would even say.
You've got a bloody album to sell. You do what you can.
Gabby, what did you put on your side of the board?
Susan album party. So it looks like Sue's anal bomb party.
How are you telling me that Sue is having an anal bum party and not enjoying it?
Can I just say, it would be great if they are right, though, wouldn't it? Because it was Susan album party, but if it was Sue's anal bum party and people turned up expecting music and it was just Boyle with a load of lube just going...
It could be.
But all what bums aren't anal? I mean, there's a redundancy within the hashtag.
The redundancy within the hashtag.
And that should be the name of your... Anusless bum is not a bum, it's a back.
Thank you, Jack.
Correct, and there's a fact.
OK, what do those two men have in common?
They both find a documentary nobody watched.
Don't touch her there.
I'm pregnant.
Claudia, you just do that every now and again, don't you?
Hey, it's Sean Locke.
It's like a cuckoo clock.
All right, so let's see, what answers did you get for that one?
They both have sexy times with cars.
OK, you've gone for Dara and Davina?
They like to shag cars.
We've gone for they're both on a documentary nobody watched.
Some people hate that guy, too.
But no, lots of people watched it. You two are absolutely right. Both men...
I thought he was kind of funny.
...like to make the sweet love with cars. Let's have a little look.
That was a genuine pube.
Oh my God.
There was another bit in it which you just see him. He's wandering around the car park with no pants or trousers on, and he wanks on his car.
No, no!
It's brilliant. It was a brilliant documentary.
That's a Top Gear challenge I'd like to see.
What nickname was given to Ronald Reagan's plan to build a new defence system in space?
It was Star Wars, wasn't it?
So, Sue wants to know what nickname was given to Ronald Reagan's anti-missile system.
It was Star Wars.
Did you write down the answer?
I think.
Do you remember the Cold War? Do you remember that? Those heady days of the Cold War?
No, I lived in permanent fear of nuclear extinction. Back then, especially aged around 10
Wait
or
a minute. Is that the guy who played Bill Krause in the Haunting of Bill Krause episode of IT Crowd? It looks like him. A little grayer, but...
What was that cartoon that came out? There was a cartoon that came out that was just terrifying.
When the Wind Blows.
What was that for?
Horrible.
Just to scare me.
Come on, darling, let's go under the door. Oh, I feel cold, darling.
It was the most grim thing I've ever seen.
And there was that terrible idea that if it was coming, you had to urinate on a cloth.
What?
And put it over your face.
What?
There was.
No,
That's what I told my brother anyway.
I wouldn't know what to do with a body like that. I think I'd find that a bit
Just play
intimidating.
with it.
Yeah, but it's too perfect. You know, I want someone that's going to sort of take control a little bit more. Like, give me Serena Williams any day, you know, over that, because that would intimidate me. Serena Williams, she'd just get in, shove my face into the pillow, ride me around a bit, wipe her dick on the curtain and leave. I'm just being honest.
I was like, where's he going with that?
OK, finally, I asked you whose number was 0891 50 50 50.
I've gone for gay chat.
Yeah, me
Right.
too.
Yeah, but it probably had them, but it was 0891 50 50 50. And there was like guys going, like
No,
beefcake guys.
it went like this. He went, if you're sat around at home, make gay friends on the telephone. 0891 50 50 50.
And they're all doing this kind of like, yeah.
Yeah.
And did it go chat back at the end?
It did go... Well, you're entirely wrong, by the way. With the gay chat. It was chat back is the right answer.
It's been replaced now, obviously, by those late night women standing there in their underwear holding a phone.
The babe station thing, yeah.
They're weird, though, because they're always like, oh, yeah, do you want to talk to me? Do you want to talk to girls in your area? And they always say in your area. It's like, I don't want them in my area. Some of the shit I'm going to say to them, I want them as far away as possible.
I gotta find another Jack Whitehall clip to watch. He's making me laugh a lot in these.
I want to, like, bump into one of these women. Like, if I'm, like, shopping with my mother in Tesco's, like, and she recognises my voice, oh, it's Jack, he likes putting your finger up his arse. Like...
Why do they always wobble their bums around? They get up on their knees and they start shaking their bottom vigorously as if something might fall out of it. There's something up there that they don't want up there. And they're saying, please help me, there's something up my bum. Shake it, shake it. Maybe it's just because it's hard to do.
There has to be said, they're very bad mimes. They really... A basic physical theatre training would help these ladies so much. Like, because they're going, I'm having great... You're going miles, calm down. Just, I'm not chasing you around the kitchen, right? Just go there and oh, yeah.
It's the birdie dance. You're doing the birdie dance.
Oh, you like the birdie dance, don't you? Oh, you like the birdie dance.
Yeah.
Fucking Jimmy's laugh! It doesn't matter how many times you hear it, it's always great.
You just set them different physical challenges. It's really windy. You're stuck in a glass box.
Oh, do you know what? I like you walking up a stairs, walking up a stairs.
It's such a good idea.
Now take the tablecloth off the table, but leave all the glasses on the table.
You dirty hooer. I think we've got to get on the phone to Babe Station right now.
Come up in the lift, you slag.
It's a laugh, isn't it?
You're stuck in the lift. You're thirsty. You've been there for hours. You're desperate. Who would you call? There's no one there. You're shouting. Here comes the man. He's opening the doors. You're so pleased to see him. His cock's enormous.
Oh, man.
Okay. Is it me or is it her saying I killed my father? Very, very naughty. A little bit sexy.
She's lovely, Anna Friel, but she didn't sound like that in Brookside, did she? In Brookie.
In Brookside, she was a lesbian, but I'm reliably informed she is now back on solids. OK, next. That's not the right answer. Alan and Jack, what have you scribbled? And I'm saying scribble now because...
I know I'm going to sound like Mrs. Slocum, but my pussy went on the next line. I could murder some pussy, but I didn't know that it was going to... I thought you'd show the whole lot, so my pussy is down there.
Sorry, your pussy is where?
My pussy's on line 5. Which sounds like Babecast. My pussy's on line 5. Just putting you through.
Hi, Jimmy. I'm currently in the UK promoting my record, One of the Boys. But
Is that Katy Perry?
would have likely messed up all my plans if I had been here in March.
Katy Perry, then.
What?
It is.
I was focusing on the beret.
Yes, you're very bad at looking at things and actually taking in information, aren't you?
I
Yes.
can't watch.
Damn savage! Oh, so am I. In her defense, so am I. So am I. You guys know that too.
And here.
So can I just say...
You're supposed to tell people what I whispered to you. That's why he's whispering.
Well, sorry.
What did he say, James? What did he
This
say?
is what it's like being on a team with Sean. You're crying, laughing, talking about insulting kids. That comes up. I went, what do you think? You went, she's got amazing tits.
That's the only thing I know.
Isn't she the girl who sung I Kissed
A Girl?
I liked it. I think that would be a hit if it was exactly the same music, but the lyrics were I snogged a bloke and I loved it. I sucked a cock and I liked it.
You realise we're just going to edit that bit and use it as a trail?
Yeah.
Maybe we could have the video could be Michael sucking a cock and then somebody going, hang on, Michael, why not try a cup of tea instead?
It all works.
How low do they have to get before you can officially say they're dangerous? They could be a trip hazard.
I think it's... As soon as they're hitting the toilet water, I think you need to have an operator.
Have you noticed, Mickey, that the older men get, the testicles become a slightly deeper colour?
Deeper colour?
Yeah, like the way beef ages nicely.
Come on, Jonathan Ross.
What colour are Jonathan Ross's bollocks? Checking on that.
They'll find a website.
You'd like me to search the web for what colour are Jonathan Ross's bollocks?
Oh, it's just a website called Jonathan Ross's bollocks.
Yeah.
These 4 shapes were... Sandy Toksvig, I imagine you got this.
She bloody did as well.
Well, it's the aerials from the Teletubbies.
Is there nothing you don't know?
We got it too.
Did you get it as well?
What, Tinky Winky Lala and Paul?
Yeah.
OK, and you got what, Big Nasty?
I thought there were road signs. Like, one is yield, the other one's carry on, the other one is there's a highway that, you know, the ones that go up in the sky, and then a roundabout.
That's 50 Winky Lala.
Have you got a driving licence?
No.
I'm going to take it away.
I already lost it. But it wasn't for misreading road signs.
Tinky Winky was the one who was accused of being gay by Jerry Falwell, the evangelical preacher, because he had the triangle on his head. And he was purple.
I'd say this about this one. I don't know who this woman is, but they just said, like, she gets everything. She looks like the smartest person in the room. She just does. Am I the only one that sees that? I mean, you guys probably know who she is. So, but if you didn't know who she was, wouldn't you think she was the smartest looking person in the room? I mean, she looks like the librarian that not only knows where every single book is in the library, but what has read them all too.
Which is apparently a gay colour, and carried a handbag.
And he was sucking loads of dicks. Imagine getting a blowy off her.
Do you know, I'm really trying.
Do you know what would be lovely? It'd be lovely to have something to hold on to.
Yeah.
God.
Oh, these people are sick. These people are sick. They are sick, my lord.
You're a lot of fun, Winkleman. OK. It's over to the Channel 4 newsroom. Once again, Jon Snow has adapted...
Love John.
Sorry.
Love John.
A controversial debate was sparked into life yesterday by a girl who admitted to indulging in lip service with members of the same sex. In a short statement, the girl was unapologetic, simply saying, "I liked it." Her boyfriend's feelings on the matter, however, remain unclear. The girl also admitted that although it felt so wrong, it also felt so right, and that she'd been spurred on by the taste of the girl's cherry chapstick. Well, we've all done things we regret in college. Kristen?
Can I just officially say that's porn for me. He's the dream. Yeah.
Really?
He's
Davina?
the dream. In a second, like that, out by the bin. He's gorgeous.
That guy?
Sorry, but do the buy the bins thing again, because my wank bank wasn't on.
I'm just saying, whatever he wanted, little Snow with his jaunty tie and those eyebrows. I hear you, sister. You know what I mean? Every time.
Davina, Claudia, would you double team Jon Snow?
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking wild to me that this guy's name is Jon Snow. I'm like, oh, they must be talking about Jon Snow from Game of Thrones. No, they're talking about this guy.
If you're watching, John...
This old man.
And Claudia wants to do him by the bins.
Yeah. Bins. Isn't that fantastic? By the bins, Winkleman and Snow, while McCall watches on.
Oh, that is a cover of Heat. I'd buy that.
And would you dress up as tramps?
Oh, yes.
Pretend you were in love, tramps in love.
And also, it goes through the whole role play. Have you got any spare change? And he'd go, no, I don't, but look at my red socks. And I'd go, oh, let me just check. Oh, I'm not wearing anything underneath my mat. I actually
It's a horny woman for an old man.
I love him.
To the answers at the end of that bizarre conversation. OK. I asked you what happened to David Cameron outside his local Tesco's.
He got all these right.
Sadly, he didn't make love to Jon Snow.
You've been snowed. He says that at the end.
That's funny.
Oh, I see it snowing.
I see it snowing.
Yes, snowing on your
White
face.
Christmas.
Sleigh bell jingle and jing jingling.
It is Christmas time.
Might be watching. He could come and
I think he might be watching
I think he'll be
this.
told about it. Even if he isn't. Even if he's out the country, the minute he gets back, there'll be a text on his phone going, Winkleman and McCall want to double team you by some bins.
Well, that was certainly interesting. It looks like a fun show. But all those games, like I've talked about it, especially with 8 out of 10 Cats videos that I've reacted to. All the game shows over there, they look so much fun. The ones that have all the comedians on there. And I'm assuming that everybody on these panels is comedians. Maybe not always, but some of the time. But it's interesting. The wildest thing that I discovered watching this was Richard Ayoade. I don't know how to say his last name. But anyway, Sir Richard. I had no idea his voice was the same as his character in the IT Crowd, Moss. I was completely convinced that he was just putting on a voice for that character. I thought he just talked like a normal... I was like, saw him and I was like, hey, it's him. It's like, he's probably going to talk like a normal dude. No, that's his voice. That shocked me. The worst part about the video was I only saw David Mitchell once, and I love that man. Peep a peep. But Jimmy Carr was a savage. With some of the he didn't even hesitate. When he was talking about when the girl was like, "What's fingering?" he immediately put up the shocker sign. I cannot believe that. You're a maniac, Jimmy. I love you. If you're even watching this, which you're probably not. But I love Jimmy Carr. But anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Like, subscribe, do whatever you guys want. And I'll see you all again very soon. Have a great day, Boomerites. Stay safe.